up, everyone? Welcome to a shout out. I am shouting out Sons of Media YouTube page again, specifically Matt of Media, because he is an awesome guy. Check out the shout out he did for me. Check it out, guys.
So if you're watching this, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to some other channels. My other channels I'm talking about StealSpeaks, because he actually is one of the best guys I've ever met. For real, like he's helped our channel, basically our channel. So whatever you guys have ever watched, basically Steel has helped out in the creation of, and by creation I mean when we would do collabs together. That was basically his call. It was his channel. I just went ahead and was...
Well, alright, he needs to turn his mic up a little bit, maybe turn down that game sound, but either way, that was a really nice thing of him to say. He said, I am one of the nicest guys he has met. So, that is pretty cool. So, thank you, Matt of Media, for that. So, here is another shout out, guys. We got Breakfast with Digimon once again. My boy Red and his boy Garen shouting us out, shouting me out. Let me show you what nice things he had to say.
You guys should for sure jump over to youtube.com/StealSpeaks and check out check out his Supreme Commander 2 freaking reviews. We've entered 2017 and I'm sure he's starting the year strong. I'm gonna jump over on YouTube myself in a second here after this podcast.
Check him out.
Yup, dude, he's legit. I'm sorry, I'm a fan. I'm for it. So
I watched a couple of his videos. Yeah, he's really good at that game.
Dude,
Letting out, guys. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You guys need to check out the podcast to see the whole, to hear the whole thing, the whole spiel that they got for my channel. Anyhow, Breakfast with Digimon and Sons of Media, both really, really great pages, really great things to be checking out. They are always in my descriptions down below. You just need to find them in that sea of links. They are super cool, guys. For sure, check them out. So on with the video. Welcome back to the video, guys. It's Mr.StealUrGurl with another Supreme Commander 2 cast. It is the cast I promised this week. I promised Unknowndesire that I would throw this bad boy down because there was kind of an argument going down in my comment section over a few videos back. So these two guys are supposed to, well, one is a lady, I apologize. We are supposed to be playing in the StealSpeaks Open. So guys, I sent you a message. I'm giving you a couple weeks more to do this. Please make it happen because the viewers at home would really love to see you guys play and do awesome. But anyhow, so this is supposed to have some awesome micro and put that argument at rest. So let's see who these players are. Right here, down here to the south, we got Kael spawning in as the Red Cyber Commander, dropping down Eco first and dropping down 2 land factories. Going to be pushing in for a radar. Very nice. So anyhow, guys, I got a new graphics card, so hopefully I did not mess the resolution up. So if I did, I greatly apologize. But anyhow, here is the opponent, the one, the only, Unknowndesire 7. Dropping down an early land factory, getting some eco, and going for 2 land factories. That is super cool, guys. So anyhow, I'm just going to look really closely because I got a new graphics card. I upgraded from my 750 Ti to my 1050 Ti. I was 3 generations behind. Yeah, I went for the cheaper stuff, but that's just because I'm not looking to do anything super spectacular with it because Supreme Commander 2 still looks awesome. Look at how great it looks, guys. I mean, I don't need a super expensive graphics card, but I got a decent one. So I don't know whether I need to change the resolution. If anyone has any resolution suggestions, send them over to me because I don't think this is right. But I will be playing with it later on. When I mean play with it, I mean play with the resolution, not with the other thing that it could be. So guys, keep it clean. I like to try to keep this. Wow, Kael saved that radar station. I thought that radar station was a goner for sure. But that is top play for you guys. Kael was able to save the radar station with a really well-timed high damage air tower. So thank you. That is a great job there, Kael. She is an awesome player, and I'm looking forward to the match between, I think it's these two players actually, Kael and Unknown.Desire, in the semi-finals of the StealSpeaks Open 2016. Yes, it is 2017, and I'm still talking about the StealSpeaks Open 2016. That's because it hasn't been done yet. So come on, guys, finish it up. I want to see the awesomeness that is you guys. So we got Cobras on the field fighting against some meteors. So those meteors moved just in time. Unknown.Desire posturing against Kael. Kael has her units ahead of her AC, which could be a mistake there, because if those units turn around and fire, those units could be biting the dust pretty soon. Dang, aren't they pretty? And this came out in 2010. A point defense creep, a super rude thing to do here. Now, these Cobras are definitely biting the dust. That is an unfortunate thing there. What happened? Oh my goodness, I think that got control K'd or destroyed. Now let's see how the expansions are going. No expansions for either player just yet. Some energy going down for Unknown.Desire. Unknown.Desire pushing in a little bit, probably trying to poke at this high damage air tower, but not quite getting enough range on that. And adapters there to soak up some of the damage of the MMLs. There is a commander battle, guys. This is top level play here. We're going to see some really great players shielding their units with their commanders, trying to get some damage. I think Kael is going for the kill, I think, however. Whereas, Kael is down in the red. Kael needs to get herself out of there. Unknown.Desire in the yellow. Unknown.Desire won that engagement undoubtedly, probably because a quick pass from the bombers did some nice work there. And Kael can't build them back without high damage air towers right there. Now, there is an AA tower on this factory that is able to shoo these Eagle Eyes away, but look at that micro, guys. Now, that is top level micro. He is pushing in and out with those bombers, keeping damage to the minimum if any even happened. All those bombers survived, where adapters are scrambling to do something about that. A research station they're going for Unknown.Desire here. That probably happened a little while sooner. We just missed it. So we got another air factory going down for Unknown.Desire. What expansions are going down for Kael? Kael unfortunately has to commit to high damage air towers, so that's just a fact right now because she is not producing enough adapters. Adapters spread out would be useful, but unfortunately you want to keep them with your army as well. There's only one adapter here supporting that high damage air tower, so that's not going to do much. Kael is pushing in despite not having the numbers to really do much against these rockhead tanks. Kael is in the yellow. That is not a wise thing to do. Kael is not very high in health, less than half, whereas Unknown.Desire is coming back to the green very rapidly here. And Unknown.Desire even has what looks like training 1 on his commander, so that's a fairly beefy UEF commander. And right now, I know I say don't build behind this area here with a commander, as not UEF, but right now air control is firmly in Unknown.Desire's grasp. So building in back is not a bad idea by any means at all. So I highly suggest that as a pretty good tactic, as these bombers could destroy pretty much anything. That just died. I think the cluster bombs were even researched for these Eagle Eyes. So when they drop bombs, they will do devastating damage to these little guys down here. So these little guys down here don't know what's in store for them. But they got adapter support, so that's very helpful. And I like how Kael is indeed expanding. That engineer has to wait for that high damage air tower, but that high damage air tower eventually came to be. I'm sorry I missed that bombing run, guys. Lots of adapters, I think, died. Here it is. Yep, the cluster bombs doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Not a lot of Eagle Eyes going down there. As you can see, Eagle Eyes just have really great... There's one sticking out of the dirt. I think there's another one right here. So like 2 or 3 went down. And that's a cost-effective bombing run there. Lots of units died. And I think it was in tandem with the land units. So that was really nice. And I like seeing Kael pop in and out with her units, doing some damage, trying to get some work on that mass extractor there. That mass extractor is not super valuable. It's actually fairly valuable right now. Ooh, it goes down. Nice move there by Kael. That is going to hurt the economy just a little bit of Unknown Desire. Not a whole lot, but slow him down at least a little bit. We got a very lazy engineer chilling him back, but he just got done. I think he's taking a break, a smoke break, because he just got done working there. This engineer was lazy, but his union forced him to get back to work because, you know, that's how the contract was signed, guys. This engineer is anything but lazy, but this one guy down back here, he is what you would call a lazy employee. That's not okay. Now, the Gauss cannon going down, and I think I just saw, yes, the point defense on the mass extractors. That's going to help shoo away anything that really comes up. And I like how Kael is finally getting an Air Force. Surprise! Now, if Unknown Desire was not smart and hasn't changed over to to Wasps, boom! Down goes that high damage air tower. Didn't switch over to Wasps. That would be a big problem for him in a little bit. There's only 3 Gemini, so the damage is not a whole lot there, guys. There's not going to be a super large amount of damage. Maybe 1 or 2 units will get picked off. Wow, guys, I cannot control this camera. I'm super sorry. I really just want to get a good close-up of these lovely Gemini. Some Wasps finally in the mix. Flying around like it. You can see the heat trail on their rockets right there if I get close enough, I think. Oh boy. I'm really not good at this, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, a little bit. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful graphics, really, guys. I remember back in the day, this game was like cutting edge or something like that. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. But I still think it's a beautiful looking game. I enjoy it. Supreme Commander 1 is still 100% gorgeous as well, even though the models are a little bit smaller and the maps are bigger. Definitely check out Forge Alliance Forever whenever you get the time, guys. So anyhow, Matt is expanding. I mean, not Matt. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking of my buddy Matt of Media, who I want to also ask, guys, should I do Shell Shock Live with that guy? That is the question I have for you, because I think he wants me to do it. I think it'd be fun to do it as well, because it looks like an interesting game. So let's speed this game up, because there's a little bit of a base building section. As you can see, Kael, she is getting a bunch of research stations, trying to catch up to Unknown Desire's research extravaganza, just chilling there. There's like 5 of them. And goodness, an AC-1 Terror. I think this is going down. I think this is what my goodness, 3 AC-1 Terror factories. That, oh, if I was a Cyberman, I would definitely lose my lunch or the contents of my bladder, because this is not good for any Cyberman player. And immediately one goes out to work. I'm slowing this bad boy down. Look at that beautiful AC-1K. That is death from above, if I have ever seen it. But anyhow, guys, 2 battles. Dang, I wish I could split the screen for you all. But anyhow, so the AC-1Ks, that was what the discussion was a couple videos ago. So check out my videos to find that discussion. I think that's what it's all about. Talking about how OP or not OP AC-1Ks are. So the current consensus is that it is fairly OP by some players, and 1 or 2 people don't think they are. They think it's because they are balanced by air control, which is true in an effect, but Wasps build so fast it's almost negligible. Like, look how many Wasps they are. Like, there's 3 air factories here, well, that's not a good metric now, is it, guys? Well, in the Wasp's defense, there's a third air factory there. They started building after the Cybran player Kael decided to make them. Now, 4 nasty little air gantries and a mobile air AA unit. I wonder why that's there. Whatever, that could be very useful. Now, there's an AC-1K out in the open just waiting. Oh my goodness, I love that heat trail, guys. That is such a cool feature. Is that idle? No, it's only for movement animation. Really cool. We're going to see how Unknowndesire uses these nasty little things here. I hear you have to have this main gun here facing the enemy at all times. So that is really what we're going to be looking for. Now, there's a 5th air gantry coming out. This is not okay for Kael. Kael only has 3 land gantries. How is Unknowndesire affording this? Well, I can tell you why. He's got his 2 expansions already out there. But he's still in danger because everyone knows that megaliths are extremely deadly, guys. Now, this is a really bad matchup here for the Cybran player. A cicada would really be helpful. Flight speed, that is a good thing to have as a Cybran player. Now, adapters versus Wasps, Gem, and AC-1Ks, this is not going to work out. Now, here's some AC-1K micro. Look at that, guys. Taking minimal damage from the AA down below. Now, that is top-notch. See how they are not moving into much range of the AA fire. Of course, now they are. But earlier, though, guys, they were just outside of range, but they're still taking some massive damage from the Geminis. Geminis focusing 1 down. Maybe a second. No. Not able to get them. Those Wasps are not doing their job not protecting the AC-1Ks. Why are they not attacking the red one? They could actually kill one right out the gate. Those AC-1Ks are flying right over some adapters. An unfortunate end for that AC-1K there. Now see, this is how you micro. You keep them at arm's distance. They are still able to do damage without being damaged themselves. You see that? But you've got to come... They do more damage than the AA are able to do. And that is a nasty situation there for Unknowndesire. Unknowndesire is in dire situation. He's got 2 in the red AC-1Ks, 1 in the green, with 3 megaliths in his 2 megaliths in his base. There were 2 Cybran armies. I don't know what happened to the other one. Why isn't that megalith in there causing havoc? My goodness. Now, this is pretty much, that's it, actually. I didn't see how little AA that the Cybran player actually had. So that was an unfortunate end there. So 2 air gantries down in a land factory, and I think even a research station. That is a painful, kind of a painful loss, but at this rate, it is not the worst thing in the world here. Oh my goodness, almost that entire expansion's gone. 2 research stations and a bunch of... like at least 3 mass extractors. So there's another mass extractor being targeted down. That is gotta hurt the economy. Now, Kael, she has her expansions, her naturals, and the backside all saturated. So that is crazy. That's gonna make this into an real interesting match. Now, AC-1Ks. Now, you see, they're taking minimal damage from that AA, whereas they would usually fly right around these things, like, in a ridiculous fashion. See, watch those adapters just get mopped up. Now, the AC-1K is able to stay at range against those adapters, doing as much damage as they can, and minimal adapter fire could do anything about it. Now, you see the AC-1Ks would normally fly around right over AA. Now, the megaliths can't both fire their AA. The AC-1Ks get a little too close for comfort. Pulling back, you see they're able to hit and minimal AA fire. Very little AA. Normally the AC-1Ks want to get closer to their target, like way closer, and just get focused down, just like these two were getting focused down. Now, that's top-notch play. Right now, for Kael, she needs air. Air is definitely what she needs. She needs air superiority, but unfortunately, she is Cybran and not UEF. So Cybran have incredible land experimentals for a good price. Down goes an AC-1K. But against this, even Structure Detonate, which should be able to stop AC-1Ks, does very little, except for to remind the AC-1Ks to stay away. Wow, that was fast. Unknowndesire rebuilt, except for that research station. Yeah, a Control K there. Nice move by Kael to keep her opponent from getting research points. Why is my mouse moving? I didn't ask for that, but I guess I did. Sorry about that, guys. Anyhow, look at that. There is nothing that Kael could do. These expansions are donezo. Now, there's a little Hail Mary play with these two Megaliths. Now, what is really needed is a Cicada. A Cicada will make this army invisible. I know that we'll get shot down. Maybe even a Bomb Bouncer. An OP Bomb Bouncer would be really useful. But this army is being completely mopped up. I think it's pretty much GG there. Kael doesn't have much to deal with this. What is Kael going to do? A Bomb Bouncer would definitely help. A Cicada, maybe, if it's underneath the Bomb Bouncer, at least close to it, to entice the enemy to get in there and get blasted by that nasty Bomb Bouncer attack. You see, this is a major death ball in the air. It's pretty much nothing could stop it. It's AC-1Ks with Wasps. Wasps are so cheap, and there are just so many of them, and they just do so much damage. They just nickel and dime you. And the AC-1Ks are just so good against ground targets. I mean, look at that gantry. That gantry had nothing. That gantry could not last for anything. And this is how you guys do it. You just circle around in wide arcs, and down goes Kael. She knows she's beat. She Control Ks and blows herself up in a blaze of glory. Kael did really great against a really awesome player. She had some awesome moves. She took out an expansion, pushed in, took out some mass extractors, did awesome. Do-si-doed really well with the commander of Unknowndesire. But Unknowndesire just had a major advantage with those AC-1Ks. So that is why people say AC-1Ks are overpowered. There's not a lot that, especially en masse, because they're so much cheaper than most air experimentals. So they're cheap, they're a minor experimental, so you could just produce a bunch of them, and they could just go around being terrors, just like Unknowndesire said in that thread a couple of days ago. So I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings or make anyone feel bad, but that is just what was said by Unknowndesire, and I think he might be correct, guys. So just seeing that in the control was just, whoa, dude, that was nuts. So here's Unknowndesire's ACO. He's just chilling by his gantries, chilling by the energy plant, drinking, sipping on some energy juice, you know what I'm saying? Kicking back in his base, just being a cool guy and the winner of this match. So anyhow, guys, this is to you, Unknowndesire and Kael. Play your best of 3 match as soon as you can, because I want to watch the StealSpeaks Open. I want it to end. I want to see the winner. I want to congratulate the winner. I want to give people high fives, virtually, of course, because I'm not going all the way to your house. Hey, you can come to my house if you want. I might consider that, but probably not, because, you know, I don't really want you staying on my couch. I'm just playing. Of course, you guys could stay on my couch maybe for one day, but I have a girlfriend and many cats, so cat allergies are out. Don't actually try to come over, guys. Don't actually do that. But you know, if Alpha Hex needed a place to crash, of course. If Unknowndesire needed a place to catch, yeah, definitely. Kael, you got it. But not people I don't really talk to, you know what I mean? So, of course, I'd have to meet these people first and chat with them, you know, go out for coffee. You know, I'm just saying, be safe, man. Don't just invite people you meet on the internet to your house. So don't be crazy, kids. You know what's up. Be smart. So anyhow, it was a great match. I loved it. I thought it was a fun one to cast. Thank you for sending it, Unknown.Desire. I might even cast the other one a little bit later, a couple weeks from now, because I can't be shoving this down everyone's throat, your stuff down everyone's throat all day long. Not that people don't mind, because you are a great player. But anyhow, so like this video, share this. No, don't share yet. I'm jumping the gun. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to comment down below. I want you to comment Unknown.Desire is my desire in the comment sections below, so I know you made it this far. And be sure to favorite this video, because that helps me out. And you know what? Share it with your friends, family, and foes, because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.